Okay, it's Christmas dinner time. Donna has given herself a Bucks Fizz. I'm not sure how that's going to help the cooking procedure, but apparently it will. And we've got everything, hopefully everything that we're going to need to create a massive feast, which at the end of this video, hopefully you're going to see it all presented on the table and lots of kids tucking into it. Chipolatas, they're for the pigs in blankets. Really nice carrots, smashing carrots, multicoloured carrots. Other carrots, normal coloured carrots, loads and loads of carrots. We've got more parsnips and onion than that. Don't know why that's in there. Right, big turkey. It's a Whopper, I think. We got 6.7 kilograms. Serves 12. So, which is well, there's 6 of us really, but most of them are little tiddlers. Bacon for the pigs in blankets. Some green beans, some chestnuts there, which Donna nuked yesterday, and some sage and onion stuffing, some other stuffing, some Maris pie potatoes, and we got some broccoli. I thought we had some broccoli somewhere in the fridge. That's Jesse's screaming. We definitely got something, like loads of desserts in there. More green. Oh, there you go. More green beans. It's all making more sense now. Brussels. We've got some pancetta somewhere. Don't know what's happened to the pancetta. We got pancetta. Where's the pancetta?
It's in the fridge.
It's in the fridge, apparently. But we've got some broccoli. We've got some pancetta. You don't need to see any more. We'll find that. I'm gonna record all of this on time lapse on this camera, which is basically gonna give you that angle of everything. It'll be really sort of sped up. We'll see how it works. I've never used it before. Yeah, anyway, let's have a go. Okay, Donna's peeling spuds. Chloe's got a new camera for Christmas, haven't you, darling?
Yeah.
So she's trying out on her new stuff. It's like a little version of my other camera here. We've got lots of cameras, a bit camera mad in this house. We can't have enough cameras. What I've done here is I've chopped up a load of the veg just to go in the bottom, and that turkey is going to sit on top of that. I'm going to put foil over the top, it's going to steam, then I'm basically going to stick it in the oven. That's the idea. Right, while we've been preparing stuff, I've just stuck the turkey in there. Chloe's been making a little video of a potato, which is great. She just got this toy. I love this. Hold on, let's see if we can zoom in on it. That is basically, I don't think we can zoom in very well, Chloe. That is basically, Chloe's been doing a potato, that potato, moving across the table to some lift music. Very nice, Chloe. I like it. Very, very creative.
Thank you.
Right, a little thing I always do here. Got a satsuma and an apple, which I'm going to stuff them up the what's it.
No, can I?
No, you're not allowed to touch it.
Well, so sort of steams it a little bit from the inside and infuses it.
He's sticking out.
With a. Let's have a look. Can we see? Can we see out the what's it? It's not the what's it. It's just the you know, the other end, isn't it? Is it? I don't know.
I think that's the bottom.
Is that the bum?
What's that?
Which?
That's the bottom.
Is it? Oh.
No. Yeah, that's the bottom.
Oh. Better go and wash my hands.
What's that?
Stuck it up the what's it?
That's the net.
It's a curly poo. I know. I'm only joking. Okay, pigs in blankets, which Donna's doing there. You don't need to do probably all of those, bearing in mind there's, you know.
Listen, you never ever do enough pigs in blankets.
It's fine, you don't need to do all of those. We got some water boiling. I'm going to blanch these really quickly. I mean, 60 seconds or something in there, if that. Nice carrots, nice range of carrots there. Spuds, that's being done. Bit of broccoli, got other things as well. So yeah, phase 2, turkey's in. Never told you. Turkey's in. Bit of a squeeze. Might steam up the lens here. Turkey's in. Turkey's been in for about an hour. There it is, all the juice is starting to go. I've just stuck the neck in. Just keep that bacon on top, because when I put the foil on, it will stick to the skin. Now I'm going to steam it again, probably for about another hour. Then what I'll do is for the last hour, I'll take that whole turkey out of there, take the bacon off, baste it, then let it brown in the oven. Then it all should be perfectly cooked, nice and moist, nice and brown on top, and I've really seasoned that a lot as well. Tomatoes are in there, if you wonder why tomatoes are in there, to thicken it up. That's just come out of the oven for the second time. You can see where it's come away off the bone there, that's steamed. Unfortunately you can't smell it because there's no camera, but it smells really, really nice. Just so as you know, they were blanched as well. The chestnuts are in there. I'm going to toss them around with some olive oil with a bit of pancetta. But what I'm going to do now is that's going to be used as gravy. All that, I don't know if you can see all that sauce in there. That's going to be used as a gravy. Going to take the bacon off of here, and then we're going to brown that turkey off, basically, in a separate pan. Okay, the turkey is out. There is just all the bits and pieces, the neck, the bits of bacon, the tomatoes in there. I mean, that smells absolutely gorgeous. We'll deal with that and turn it into a gravy in a minute. This needs to be seasoned, and it needs to go back into the oven. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to use the, I can't hold the camera and do it, but I'm going to use a salt and pepper mill. I'm going to crunch loads of that over the top, pop it back in, and that's going to probably have 1 more hour in there. But the thing to remember is when you steam it, it doesn't need as much time as it would do normally, because it's cooking it thoroughly and it's keeping the moisture in. I don't know if you can actually see on there. I mean, that's just sorry, the focus isn't very good. That's a very, very moist, succulent. So, you know, it's just oh whoops, it's a moist, succulent bird. It's really going to be lovely. Okay, I've got a sieve, I've got a saucepan. Very, very easy to do this. All the stuff's in there, you've seen all that already. Literally going to pour the juice through. So most of that juice has gone through there. I'm actually going to tip pretty much everything in there as well. Everything that I can fit in there. Okay, I'm going to take the, where's my tongs? I don't know where my tongs are. Oh, there they are. Okay, I'm going to take the neck out, because it's easier to get out of the way. And basically, what you want to do with this is almost get a potato masher or something. There you go. Get rid of that for a moment. Going to turn on the hob just to get it cooking through a little bit as well. I'm just basically going to try and squeeze any juice that's left out of these vegetables. It's all flavour, It's all flavour in there. But it's been cooking for a couple of hours, you've got to remember, so we're just squeezing any of the juice out there. There you go. You can do that more. You can do it much more if you want to. Just going to take that away there. So we've got quite a lot of gravy, and I'm going to reduce that down a little bit. But you can add whatever flavours you want to that. If it needs thickening up, you can do it. It's quite thick. The Smarter's really thicken it up. If you want to thicken it up with corn flour. Potatoes were done earlier, parboiled, tossed around in a saucepan, rough up the edges a little bit. Goose fat on them, as you'd expect. They're ready to go. Pigs in blankets were done earlier, as you saw. They're in the fridge. They're waiting to go. And we've got some pancetta, which is going to be tossed in with the chestnuts and the sprouts. Got some really nice desserts there as well. Some lovely things, which I'll show you them later. Joint of ham there, lovely, lovely joint of ham. Ham on the bone, beautiful that. Okay, that's been there about half an hour, and I just really wanted to make my point about the moisture. I don't know how well you can see that, but if you look in there, you can see it's absolutely succulent and they're very, very moist. And the turkey's got a really, really good colour. It's going to go back in, but it's looking very good. There you go, one finished turkey. Looks absolutely lovely. I'm going to let that rest. They call it rest. Breathe, whatever. I'm going to leave it. The other veg have just gone in, so I'm going to let that breathe for 20 minutes, something like that. I'll put a bit of foil over it to keep it warm. Okay, the turkey's under there. Now I've transferred the tray. That's the tray it was cooked in. Well, part of it was cooked in. Once it stopped being steamed, so that's pretty concentrated turkey juice. That's going to need to go into your gravy, okay? It's all really good stuff, caramelised bits of everything, and get it in there, all adds to the flavour. Just about to dunk the carrots in there actually, so they'll be ready to go in a minute. Veg getting steamed, beans, broccoli. Then I'm going to do that, mix that with the pancetta.